Right now, no, based on the report that we submitted to the president, who was here earlier today, the agricultural crops that were damaged is around 500 million already, and on the infrastructure is about 2.8 billion, and the affected families, no, in terms of totally and partially damaged houses, that's about 32,000 families. So it's really enormous. The Super Typhoon Uwan was really huge, and it's a bit different in terms of character. It can cover the whole Philippines, and unfortunately, it passed through Catanduanes. We're used to typhoons, but then this one is different. It has a different character. Like it has a very strong wind, but at the same time, it had a different kind of quantity of water. The rainfall that was dumped in Catanduanes for 1.5 days is equivalent to a month of rainfall. Imagine. That's why it really loosened the soil of some of our mountains that caused like landslides, even flash flooding in some areas. And what's different about it is it's also coupled with storm surge. And the storm surge is as high as 3 to 7 meters, like the one that was visited by PBBM in Tubli, Caramoran, the whole stretch of the coastal area. You can just imagine how difficult it is. And you've been in Viga, and you saw the same situation. We have, out of the 11 towns, we still have one town isolated, and that's Higmoto. But then even in Viga and some parts of Baras, there are barangays who are not yet passable and are still isolated. The same is true with San Miguel. They have in San Miguel we have Tukaw that is not really accessible by road. So we just have to, and it's true also in Sikmil and Sioron, we just have to bring the food packs by helicopter, and it's good that the Philippine government allowed us to borrow their helicopter so that we can send all these. No? It's huge, and now there are areas that are, because of the water problem, and that's what we are worried about, that there might be an outbreak of like diseases, diarrhea, etc., that are related to lack of, all the toilets were destroyed as well. So, it leads to different kind of diseases. No? So we already got in touch with DOH. And what is good about this and what's hopeful about this is the president is hands-on and is really providing the assistance that we need. Several cabinet secretaries came over, and some are also sending help. The DSWD, for one, Rex Gatchalian, he agreed to sending to us 87,000 food packs, and now we're at about 40,000. So we only need about 47,000 more, and in the next 3 to 5 days, he promised to make sure that reaches us, no? Yung that amount of food packs. It will be a big help. And DOH also sent medicine already and jerry cans, so that we'll have at least a solution for water desalination. PCSO also sent help, and many others. Even private entities, international organizations, they're here to help. And the Philippine Army, PNP, Coast Guard, they're all really helping, including the Bureau of Fire personnel. And that gives us hope. But at the same time, there's still a lot of concerns that we have to address. Even the restoration of the power, right now we're at less than 10%. Of course, what's good is the major agencies like the hospitals, government offices, uh, at least in the capital town of Virac and nearby towns, we have already the power, and in some areas it's run by gensets. But the DOE secretary came over, and he was and she was telling us that, to be frank about it, it will take about a month or more to restore the entire power connection of the whole island. So that's a bit of a problem for us. And I was telling her, maybe we can do something to fast track everything, at least before Christmas. And also for water, that's something that we're also addressing, especially in Baras. Good for Virac that the VWAD was able to restore the connection of water already, but in Baras, we still have some concerns, like even potable water. No? So all these are really giving us problems, and in totality, that's affecting about 190,000 individuals within the province. You can just imagine about 25,000 families, or equivalent of 88,000 individuals, being forcefully evacuated. And of course, it's a bit expensive, but as I reported to the president, it really saved lives. And we would like to thank DILG Secretary John Vic Rimulya for assisting us on that. And also, the ICT Secretary helped us with continued communication through Starlink. He gave us 37 Starlink, and now he's adding 30 more. So that's a bit of a breather for us, but a lot of concerns. And this time, it's really something, because the whole island almost has been affected. We have islets, for example, Catanduanes, which was also affected by a double storm surge. So you can just imagine the situation there. But at least we were able to send the food packs already in Catanduanes as of yesterday. And we have a transparency report in terms of restoration of power, which is at less than 10%, restoration of internet and communication lines, restoration of yung water services. So all these reports are helping us monitor everything. That's a list that we can do, so we'll have a scientific basis of really appropriating all the resources properly. You know? So right now, that's where we are focused. So we're trying to rebuild Catanduanes, but as I said, we're a very resilient group of people, and at the same time, we're saying muling babangon ang Catanduanon. So there's always a drive that force within us to rise from the rubbles of Super Typhoon Uwan. But it's really comforting, and at the same time giving us a higher morale, because the national government is there, and a lot of private entities are also helping. GMA Kapuso was also here, and ABS-CBN is monitoring. The social media and the regular media entities are also helping. You know, it's a big help that we get the information out there. People get to know what's really the situation in Catanduanes is, and at the same time, the more people get to know, the more help comes to the province. And it's good that Rappler also is covering it and letting others know, and at the same time, informing our residents that help is on the way. It's important and comforting for them that the local government, and it's also good. We have a good partnership with the municipal mayors and barangay level. It's good that the coordination is working well, and if you check before the the food packs are stored within Capitol, but if you go around now, there's almost no food packs within the Capitol, because my policy is we are not going to store them in the warehouse. We want to get them out there immediately within 24 hours. So we even have an arrangement with local government units if they have available trucks. The moment the food packs from DSWD arrive at the seaport or at the airport, if it's via C-130, they can allocate their trucks, and based on our allocation also with DSWD as arranged, they can already get their food packs and bring it. We don't want to store it also in the municipal building. Our arrangement is, and that's my order, if they get it from the PLGU, they must bring it immediately to the barangay. And we are sending people also to the barangay level. As we unload the food packs, we don't want the barangay captains to store it. We want them to call the people and distribute immediately. So within 24 hours, the moment it gets to the barangay, I told them that within the first 3 hours, it should be distributed. So that's a difference now. That's a different approach. And I think people are seeing that we are faster now in terms of distribution of food packs and other assistance. And we also like to thank the senators, some congressmen, and party lists are sending help. So Ako Bicol is sending about 10,500 packs of 5-kilo rice, and we're bringing it to the north, no? Payo, Bagamanok, and Biga, and Senator Pia Cayetano and Senator Bongo, and even Vince Dizon is also arriving, and tomorrow we'll bring that to the inundated area of Gogon Centro and Gogon Sirangan. That's about 1,000 people. And also, I've talked to Secretary Aliling, and he's also sending help, construction materials, roofing materials, and OCD is also sending roofing materials. And we're just very grateful that that would alleviate the present situation that we have. And also, of course, on our part, as the President asked earlier, what about the counterpart of the province? And we said that we're also accessing our QRF. So at the moment the Sangguniang Panlaliwigan is able to pass the resolution, then we'll immediately purchase and add to everything that is being distributed to the people. So that's what we're doing. If you notice, we're very organized in the approach in terms of addressing the concerns of the people, at the same time managing the resources that we have, as well as coordinating with the agencies where we can get assistance and help, so that everything will have a match and we'll be able to serve the needs of the people in this time of really devastating impact to our people. We are about 260,000 people, and 193,000 are affected. No? So it's a huge responsibility, and well, Red Cross is also helping. I've been with Red Cross for 4 decades. 40 years of experience with Red Cross, I think, is helping me coordinate all these things and be systematic in terms of the approach in addressing the needs of the people in times of disasters like this. So, well, thank you, Red Cross, for the experience, and you know, and the assistance as well, because they also sent help from the